They just need that grid connecting at the end.
What, to the left?
Yeah.
That's not.
Oh no, copper sheets, damn it. Okay, come back. I've got loads of rubber and plastic there, might have enough to do fuel. Beryllium powder.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go. I got enough plastic, haven't got enough rubber.
I don't know where the hell those just went.
There we go.
Your storage is on the bottom here. I've just sent some rotors down into it, but they've gone into a container that's got like 36 reinforced iron plates in it.
You sent them off to the wrong one?
There was a thing in the floor, so I put it in that.
Didn't put your thing in the floor.
Never put your thing in the floor.
Yeah. Always
I mean,
check
that's
before you
such
put
a
your thing in
common
the floor.
thing, you know? Come on, everyone says never put your things in the floor. Oh, funny.
There's like 3 holes in the floor on this side. I didn't realise it went actually down to something. I just sort of connected it up because I figured it needed to be connected up underneath. It goes all the way down to container, so it must come all the way up here. So you must have planned it to do that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Do one of you send them down? Could be the M1.
This one.
The M1.
No, there's 2 more. It's that one,
Oh, okay.
which seems to be connected. just wait for you to run down it. The other containers have got nothing in them on the left-hand side. The 2 containers to the left of it.
Yeah. Go on, ping it again.
Hang on, wrong side of it.
Residual. Yeah.
No, it's that one.
Okay.
Sorry, ignore my ping. I was just trying to remember how to ping.
Dead from the end.
It's this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I will just
You
take
got-
them out.
So there's 2 that go down into it though. Where's the forward one? How have you managed that? Can you ping?
How do I
Hang
ping?
on a minute. Oh,
Oh, left click.
sorry. Oh, left click.
I just pictured you sat there hitting alt waiting for it to.
I was.
Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. Right. So this. Why is? Okay, this hole goes nowhere. Then this hole comes up to this floor. So yeah, right. Okay, you don't need to ping that much. So this second hole here goes nowhere. This is the one that they're coming down through. Okay, I assume that's fine.
Yeah.
They're going in a container.
I mean, any hole worked.
Oh Jesus, guys.
That was just smart.
Disgusting.
Only if you thought of it that way.
And we all did.
Yep.
Oh.
Right, now you've actually got this up and running, none of it is efficient.
No.
No, because you've got far too many machines and not enough input into it.
Yeah. I mean.
Master Roach, it is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will
It
serve
looks
as a
like
suitable
you've got
replacement to
enough
construct the
screws, but
fuel-powered
not enough
generator. Your
rods,
research into
maybe?
this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the
Why have you
others I
deleted
said that. It would be
2
bad
machines
for
on your
morale.
side?
Ooh.
Because I can do nice runs down to them.
Okay. That's
Got,
why I did what I did on the end there.
We've got Logistics
Yeah.
Mark 4 coming up next.
Oh man. The second 2 of those possibly have.
Did you make any provisions on that side for me to send my rotors down?
No, I figured you were going to do that.
Ah.
If you join them in on
Yeah,
that one,
yours. Yeah.
then they'll go down the same one. Because that one should go out there.
Yeah.
I won't do that, so you can do that. I thought you had enough screws, but you definitely don't.
Probably got loads in containers.
Well, where are these ones coming from?
Ground floor.
The screws.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see why the rod's on. Doing very well.
That because I built too much of something.
But the rods on my side are split off from like, I don't know, like 3 other things. So you've got them coming up. They then go into a splitter, which feeds all of this level of screws, and then splits off and goes up to the top.
That's about right. Because I don't really need to be making reinforced plates anymore, do I?
No, I think you need to focus your effort maybe on the
Rotors.
rotors or whatever it is that you're making now.
In which case, just turn off plate production.
Yeah.
I'm so close to building trains. Very close. Have you got engines being produced anywhere, Dan?
Can't remember. Cool. Should I go look?
I'm just checking your storagey bit now. Maybe we've just missed them.
It might be. Are we making status to make engines? I can't remember.
Status are the round things, aren't they? We are indeedy. Because you're putting them in storage somewhere. Yeah, you're putting those in
Rotors.
storage here.
Them rotors.
Oh,
are
here we go.
making
Found them.
status.
Found them.
Oh, I am making them?
You're making engines, yep.
Cool. Okay.
Or, well, they motors, not engines. Motors, you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go kick off petroleum power. And then after that, I'll run trains for the first time so we can get plastic and rubber back to the main bit.
Cool.
Oh, they're adding lifts in the next version of the game as well.
Lifts.
Like elevators.
Well, people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, how's our power look? Anyone near a power pylon? Ah, no, go on.
What, a big one?
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're actually draining from our batteries. Okay, fine. We're about to be not doing that. Also, once we move to petrol power, you can start filtering the coal out of the other bit.
Nice.
I remember that was why we were doing this whole thing, wasn't it? So we can get off of coal power.
Yeah, and that's why I'm over here, because I think there wasn't a lot I could do until
Yeah.
then.
What was it you needed? Rotors for motors.
Possibly. I've just cut off some of these machines, so there's only a couple of them working, because the throughput of belts means you are not going to be able to feed more than 2 machines really off of 1 belt of screws, because these machines need 100 screws per minute, and I'm pretty sure these belts were only 270.
You say we've got Mach 4. Yeah. Oh,
That's the next
one.
milestone.
Yeah, very soon.
I'm going to pop back over towards my base just to see what I was doing, because I can't remember. Can't remember how much a Mark 4 belt bumps it up to.
I think it's doubled again, isn't it?
So quite high then.
It's usually just straight up double, I think. Right, I'm just bringing back the rubber, and then I've got everything in my inventory for logistics Mark 4. Right, on my way back.
I feel like Motors was struggling potentially with. Yeah, I think Motors, the reason I was struggling with that was because of coal. It's
Gotcha.
open back to basically.
Gotcha. Cool, okay.
'Cause I've
Hopefully
got-
soon. We're about to be pretty good.
Yes, okay, so I got Motors struggling because they make stators. and Sedators I need steel pipe for, which is where the slowness has been coming from.
Right, about to unlock logistics Mark 4.
Is the top? Oh, I was gonna say top right of that one. We've got that, is it? Modular frames.
Yep, there we go.
Was there a good stock of those modular frames? Was there?
Milestone
Yeah, it was good. It was in the
transportation
storage.
Of resources can reach new heights
Sweet.
of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling
lifts,
a
there we go.
large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Transport truck, nice. I don't remember ever really using trucks.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think we ever really needed them. By the time we got to trucks, we had well, you got trains, so
Yeah.
yeah, you got a whole storage full of modular frames here. You must be churning out a good amount of it.
I think there was a medium amount.
Cool.
I think I turned it down a little bit.
Boom. Alright, I'm gonna go start up dual power. The hypertube to get out here is so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting back's a bit slower, but getting out's quite quick. Oh, no, no, no. I accidentally fell back into the hypertube. No, go back.
I've got quite a few machines making modular frames, more than I thought. Yeah, it's the versatile frameworks.
I forgot how much of a pain in the ass it was trying to deal with this oil and stuff. Because like once you back up on one of the resources, all of them stop producing.
Yeah, because you got to like chuck a load of waste, don't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all come back to me now. Oh. really close to having petroleum power set up.
Nice. That means I can then start bleeding off the coal.
Hell yeah. Need concrete. Damn it. I keep having to come back and grab stuff.
Keep running out of basic stuff.
Yeah, like concrete and things. I'm going to come back, grab a ton of concrete, and then I think I'm actually good to do the first four generators. And that should put out 1 megawatt, which is basically like another 50% on top of what we've got. Oh no, it's
Nice.
like, yeah, it's like half our production again. That's awesome. We really need to start looking at getting those smart splitters, the ones that like, once you've got a full storage, they kick out to the side.
Is there a... Oh no, it's not in. We haven't got it yet.
No, it's part of the MAM, I
Is it?
think.
Ah, right, okay.
But once we've got that, we can then just recycle all the rubber and plastics that build up.
Yep.
So we never get into a position where we're not producing them, because we need the residual stuff that comes off of that to make the fuel.
I've added Mark IV belts for the screws to the top of your factory, Chris, to at least make one of the lines work decently. What are you doing? You trying to add another row of machines in?
Sorry,
Is he
on mute.
I
Didn't
was gonna
realise.
say, are you on mute?
Yeah. I was bringing up another row of screws to feed into the current conveyor belts.
Alright, I've added Mark IV to the left-hand side,
Yeah.
which is now 480 screws per minute. Which should make 4 machines run at 100%. If you want to make more machines work 100%, don't feed the screws into the same belt. You're going to have to add it on somewhere else. So I've...
Right side's not getting enough screws though, so I need to feed it into that one, don't I?
Yeah, the right side's got enough, what's it called? Rods, but not enough screws. So yeah, you could probably feed it into that one, yeah. I am going to need to belt these rotors back over my way at some point.
Fine. Have you got
Let's see, why is that not working? You got Mark 3.
archers?
You get the point of making everything into a Mark 4 now.
Not everything. I'm only sort of using it where necessary. Where like you're running out of belt beforehand,
Yeah, with you.
and like belt would make it work better.
Yeah,
I
with
look
you.
back through my factory because I thought I needed to upgrade belt in my factory someplace, but there's a lot of it is all just backing up. So apparently not.
Conveyor belt merge just not working, is it?
Yeah, what have we done?
Because it was clipped.
Don't know. It's working now.
Weird. You going to use conveyor belts to get the rotors back over to yours, or trucks, or trains?
Probably conveyor belts. You've got belts coming out of this storage container.
Yeah, you can drop them. Not going to need them, are we?
Do they go up through any further than this floor?
No.
We're about to build good on power. Just feel free to ignore that from now. It's good that it gives you a heads up though, like hey, your powers are draining from the batteries quite quick. That's nice.
I could do a truck over to mine. I don't really know how to do those though.
You just build one truck stop, build another truck stop, and then you manually drive the truck from one to the other, recording the path, and then it will just follow the path you've driven over and over again.
Yeah.
So,
It's 45 inventory slots versus 25 on a tractor.
what are you
Yeah,
belting
just
back?
get a conveyor belt.
The rotors.
Oh, cool.
So they're going to belt it back or then make a truck. What are you doing?
Oh, in it.
Yeah,
Be quicker, won't it?
probably, yeah. God, you got enough to belt it back there. You didn't have any stuff that's been any good.
Oh, I'm only using Mark 3.
Oh, are you trying to put Mark 4 down?
No, yeah, I was earlier, yeah.
Ah, right, I only put Mark 3 down. Was I supposed to put Mark 4 down?
No, that's fine.
Right, that's no good.
Ready to just go. I'm gonna head back over there just so I can figure out where I needed to go. Got a lake in the way there.
Put one of those things in the way. Whereabouts do you need it to go to?
Just trying to see where it splits from. Right, where are you? Oh, you're still there.
Power production is ramping up.
What power?
Yeah, we just jumped from 2,100 to 3,200.
Nice.
Should keep climbing for a little bit as well. Two of them still haven't started up. There we go. We're up to 3,600 production now. Yeah, power usage wise we should be pretty good now.
go with this. Invalid aim location.
Still trying to get it over it.
I'm trying to get it around the back the path.
You don't go over it.
Yeah, I'm going over it. But it's getting the pylons in the right place so that. Yeah, so happens with this tractor as it comes back. Oh, made it free. Cool. Alright. Wait. Ah, I see.
I'll be back in a sec.
Alright, mate. Just need to build a ton of refineries now, and then I can just keep scaling this up.
Nice.
I can build a ton of batteries over here as well. But in theory, we never run out. And if we are going to run out, we get like, 10-hour warning that we're about to run out of power. Because of all the
Nice.
batteries. That's the theory. You played Oblivion?
No, I haven't. No.
I've been playing a bit of the remake lately.
Good. I hear good things about it.
It's really good. Yeah. They've almost like made it feel like a brand new game, even though it's forever old.
Right.
Don't know how they've done it, but it feels great to play.
Is it just kind of like a redux of the graphics, or is it?
Yeah, so they've literally, I don't know how, I don't know anything about games design, just to get that straight, but they've somehow taken like the base game that already existed and wrapped it in the Unreal Engine 5. So
Oh, wow.
it's really modern graphics, but it's got all the exact same lines of dialogue, quests, everything that was in the original game, without having to go back and redo it from scratch somehow.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Pretty cool.
I'm about to piss off Dan. I need him to do industrial manufacturing, which is where you need 4 things to go in to make one. You can make modular engines, adaptive control units, heavy modular frames, and computers.
Oh.
I remember computers really, really sucked.
You need
Oh, he's gonna hate
PCB
that.
boards, don't you?
Yeah.
Which is from plastic.
Well, I'm soon going to be training plastic back to the main bit very, very soon. I don't know where to build it. I don't know if to like build it above what we've got now or attach it to what Dan's got. I don't know. I almost feel like I want to build like a giant train terminal thing that just dumps in all the train bits. I don't know. I got no idea. I still find it so cute watching the little tractors drive back and forth, carrying all the coal. I need more motors. That's becoming a bit of an issue.
It's like Spaghetti Junction under Dan's factory.
Oh, it's hell, yeah. But it works. I mean, that's the somehow it works. I'm not sure he knows how it works, but it does work. That's the important bit.
Wow, yeah.
It does produce the things. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go AFK while I'm just producing a ton of motors manually.
Yeah, it is.
BRB. Sorry about that.
Right.
So I went into the other room, and Alana and her mum are trying to figure out how to use Google Sheets, and I ended up being like tech support for 20 minutes.
Yes.
But it's all working, so that's fine. They had the Google Sheet set to American as the locale, and so they were like pasting dates in it, and if the day of the month was greater than 12, then it was working in English. But if the day of the month was less than 12, then it assumed that was the month. It was all been... it was really odd. We had like one column with British dates and American dates in it, mixed in. It was shit. Yeah. Hey, you doing the oil?
Yeah, just trying to get
Let's
my
go.
reminder hand with it.
Let's go. Did you like my little loop-de-loop bit at the end of
I
the...
did, yeah.
That's good, isn't it? I was trying to work out how to get more room. I was like, I'll just loop it up the wall, back down again. Spider-Man style. Yes, my
That's
plan was
pretty
just to
wacky.
keep expanding the refineries at the back here. And then keep the correct amount of refineries in front of that to then make the fuel. And that was about it.
Okay.
So this one's just... I'm sure you've seen it, right? But these just make the rubber and plastic. And then put them onto the relevant belts. But then the thing they put off of that goes into these ones to make the fuel.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So I did 3 that were the same. So to do the plastic and the heavy oil. Heavy
Yeah, cool.
heavy
cool.
oil, wasn't it?
Nice. So these all plastic. Because I'll add 3 rubber ones in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bit of power.
Will we run out of power or anything, or?
Oh no, it's just need to put some power pools in.
I'll just whack in 3 more. That sounds like I can leave this. You've got it covered.
No.
No, you're doing great, man. You signed yourself up for this.
Put that in there quick. Hang on.
And there's a whole lot of oil at the back. I'm not using it either. That's just building up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
We're only
there.
actually using half the oil at the moment. At some point, we'll have a ton more. At some point. Whenever. I don't know when. Probably nowish actually, because these aren't getting the crude oil. I think we might need to start pumping the extra bit in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you... Hold on a second. If you place that again, you can point it straight at the belt and it will just clip on.
Okay.
You don't have to like build up to it. You literally just point straight at the thing. Yeah. And then if you hold control, it will clip on in line with the belt.
I did not know that.
It's
then.
rubber on the bottom, plastic at the top.
Okay. You said rubber on the bottom, plastic at the top, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just before we go down that route.
Yeah. Muck up all the belts.
I think when you clip it straight onto the belt as well, when you upgrade the belts later on, you don't end up in that like shitty situation where it's trying to put it in the wrong place. You end up with like the middle bits. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can end up with like the tiny bits of belt either side that don't do anything.
Quite slow to produce the never mind.
Oh, once they get going, they're okay. I think they have like a spool up time. You get what I mean? When you first place them down, it almost seems like nothing's happening, and then suddenly they'll go.
Right. Right, I did just realise why. There's a section of the pipe that wasn't connected.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go. Just connected on these bits as well. We've got 3 more of these. I think we can then dump down another 6 generators on the other side. There we go. Fucking cool. They require motors, which are a bit of a pain.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if there was enough power coming out of them for Dan to start siphoning some coal off the main plant.
I kind of want to kill this, but I'm scared I'm going to die.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Oh, he's not too bad. That really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Need a ramp. Also, I hear some of those flying bug things. I don't know where they are. There we go.
Oh, I think it's just his body having a bit of a...
Okay. My copper sheets and stuff. Actually, have you got enough to... sheet that?
Just need to see pipes. Yeah, should do.
Just need to put another junction in the middle, and then we'll do another generator the other side. And then I think if we build up the other side as well with an industrial storage, kind of like we got that side, then we can have it run either side and then off that way as well. Eventually, I think this will be basically the backbone of all of our power.
Nice.
So, yeah. I wonder if we're just not producing enough enough of this stuff here. Yeah, we're out of the fuel, so that's why it's fluctuating so much.
I think we were struggling with getting the residue into it.
Gotcha.
33 a minute. 33, yeah, meters cubed a minute. I don't know if that's enough or not.
So these pipes aren't anywhere near full. We're not getting enough heavy oil residue into these. Yeah.
It worth adding.
I think we just need to
another
basically
3
add a
refineries
ton.
of fuel.
Yeah, a ton of refineries back here.
I better go get some more rotors, I think.
With that, I'm out of stuff. I did just build like 300 foundations. God, this place is going to be huge, isn't it?
Well, the coal power station was big.
Yeah.
Last time you did oil, it was massive as well, though, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've sort of gone for the same thing this time. Oh god, I fell down. Oh shit.
What are you working on, Dan?
Trying to get a decent amount of steel pipes going. Which there seem to be some more coal set about, so I just add a load of machines on.
Nice. Oh yeah, Dan, we need you to do industrial manufacturing soon for the computers and stuff.
Computers.
Yes. Remember, we need like 4 different things to go in to make them. I think this is where the game started to get really hard before.
It wasn't bad enough at the moment.
No, this is the easy bit. At least from what I remember. I remember it getting harder. I'm gonna go grab 400 plastic so we can do that bit. Yeah, we need like 50 computers to get the train signals. And then after that I can start building trains to bring back all the plastic and rubber.
Yeah, well, trying to make all of that lot was a pain in the ass, I think.
Yeah.
The computers was the worst bit, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it all coming back now?
Yeah. It was all to do with like the rubber and everything there, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I can get all of that back to the main bit. I'll do it manually until we get the trains, but once we've got just the first 50 computers, it gets a lot easier because we'll have the trains to just bring back like thousands at a time then.
I think that requires a separate factory.
What,
Just
computers?
Just for the computers, yeah.
I think so. We've nearly got a chest full of rubber here, so we're actually going to run out of power soon. Because once we've maxed out on rubber and plastic, then we can't produce any more power. Might do like a resource sink thing. So that a quarter of all of it goes into that. Let's do that. Awesome sink.
Those tractors seem to have crashed again. I don't know what they were. Oh, they've crashed.
No.
Yeah, you just bumped into each other last time.
Right, when I get back to this bit, I'm going to start repairing the train station, I think. So we could, in theory, build a single train that takes everything back and forth. Because we don't need the signals until we've got multiple trains. And even then, if we've got two trains that are just on opposite ends of the rail, that would also work. Yeah.
Or what, like a single train?
Yeah.
Like a loop at the end of it or something?
Yeah, so it runs on its own on a track with
Yeah,
no
there,
chance of crashing, because then we don't
there.
need signals. But like I say, even if they're at opposite ends, so if we set one of them off at the main area and the other one off at the other one, they'll never be in contact with each other because they'll be at the opposite points of the track, you know?
Yeah.
We just need a shit ton of concrete to pull that off. Do we have what we need to make level 4 belts?
Yeah, I've been using them.
Cool, okay. Because I think we could upgrade the concrete belt now. Both the stuff that goes into the concrete factory and the stuff that comes out.
Yeah.
God, I need so much to make trains. But Chris, are you carrying on with the refinery stuff?
Yeah, I've just got some more motors.
Cool. If you're doing that, then I'll start going with the train stuff, so we can start bringing it all back.
Cool.
Bloody love the trains in this game. Oh. I think it was the most fun bit of the whole thing last time, was like scheduling all the trains and things.
Nice. I don't think I got the trains before, so it'd be cool to see them.
Oh, they're... Phew. I'm not even a train nerd, but it just... There's something exciting about it. I couldn't tell you why. I just really enjoy it in this game.
Cool to see nuclear power when we get to that bit as well.
Oh, that's all yours. I hate that stuff. I'll just do the trains that get stuff in and out. That's all I do. I'm just logistics in this game.
Because you can't the waste uranium that comes out, can you?
So what we do is we put it on a train, a green train, so we know that it's full of radioactive stuff. And you ship it out to the middle of nowhere, and you never look at it again. There is a way of breaking it down, but it's really complicated. I can't remember what it was, but it was a whole thing, and it was so slow as well. And the amount of power it took.
Right.
You're almost better off just shipping it to the middle of nowhere than breaking it down. At least that was my experience last time. Maybe it's really easy now and they've added a load of stuff that trivializes
Probably
nuclear
not.
power. I don't know.
Probably not.
I know nothing.
They need to add like a level above for like I always get this the wrong way around. Is it nuclear fission rather than fusion?
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
Obviously fission is possible in the game, otherwise they potentially wouldn't have been able to space travel, so
Well, I mean, who knows what technology they have. In a world where a little gun can build a factory or destroy it, who knows? Cool. We need 200 motors, and then we're good to go with industrial manufacturing.
I assume you just took the last of the motors that was there. 'Cause I just
That was
went
only
back
9.
through them. Ah, okay.
There
Oh, that's
wasn't-
fine.
I didn't exactly loot the place, sorry. There's just not a lot
Yeah,
there.
That is fine.
Oh, Dan.
No, I was looking through the stuff and I didn't know what was what.
Yeah.
What's up?
Where do we want the trains to come into the main factory? So where do you want me to ship the rubber and plastic to?
God.
So I'm going to start at this end so that you can think about it. And you've got until I've built the track to you to decide.
Yeah. You need a big flat area to try and.
Yeah, I was even thinking about
Do
building
that.
like a giant platform above everything that's just trains. And then we have like holes in the floor that lower down the resources into the factory sort of thing.
Yeah.
And over here I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to build all the trains under all the oil refinery stuff. But actually that seems silly in hindsight because we're going to want to... Yeah, that's silly. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get the fuel down to it, isn't it? Or up to it. Okay, right, ignore me. Yeah, if you like the sound of that, we could do that maybe. Up in the sky.
Possibly. What does industrial manufacturing get us?
The 4-way constructors, so the stuff you need for the computers and all that sort of thing.
Does it get Mark 3 miners?
No, it's just the stuff you need to make computers and things.
Okay.
But that is, I think, something we need to do relatively soon.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be looking at running out of iron soon. Somehow, I don't know what's gone on with between this time and last time. I have loads more coal. It's not like you stopped using it.
No, we I think we added an extra truck last time to bring more over. So maybe we're like slowly destroying our coal power. I don't know. I don't want to go and check either. That's not right now.
I don't know, but since last time I've added on another 4 more boundaries.
Oh.
Actually 5,
Yeah.
and they're running fine.
Cool. Sounds like a win.
Yeah. See, I don't know how, but yeah.
Ask not what you can do for your factory, what your factory can do for you.
It's somehow winning. I'll take it.
Yeah. I like a safety railing we unlocked. No, that's a shame. Okay. Right, train station. Right. First train is called Oily. And it's going to go to the export. Bastrop.
You think with the additional refineries I've added, do I do them as just straight fuel or do them as a mix of rubber and plastic?
I would do well, I was doing like every other, so I was doing like one rubber, one plastic, one rubber, one plastic. And that seemed to be working relatively well.
Rubber,
Out.
plastic.
In. How do you change hotbar? Ah, that is, it's 2. Nice. Ah, so much of this is like coming back to me now. Like how to make all the rails flat and things.
You gotta do a big spiral thing like you had last time.
I will do at some point, I imagine. I remember like you had to stop the tracks halfway before the floor and stuff like that, so they actually sit flat rather than like going all funky and trying to warp into the ground. But I've got the 2 stations down here built, and the locomotive, and the tracks have power.
I've run out of coal. Ooh, no. Comes again.
Well, no, this end I'm going to have a giant ramp. I would like to do a big corner thing again, because I think that worked really well. Although, actually, I don't know if we need one. If we're going to be building up in the air anyway, we might not ever need one.
Have it all up in the air then.
Yeah, that was more of like an emergency thing because we didn't know how to get up a really steep cliff. Because I think this time we're planning hopefully a bit further ahead than that. Need to go up a little bit more. There we go.
We're going back to running out of coal again. How have you crashed into that?
I forgot how time consuming this was to build the tracks.
the steel stuff was going so well, and now the copper seems to have the coal seems to have disappeared,
Oh no.
and now
That
I've got
sucks.
maybe one foundry running.
Oh Jesus. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Oh man. This is going to take so long to build all this. I forgot how long this took. I think this is going to be like weeks to build this, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What else am I going to do in my life?
How's the oil power going?
It's capped a bit by the amount of plastic and rubber we can get out.
Is that why you're doing the trains?
Yeah. Because once we start shipping this back, we can actually use it for stuff. I tell you what, if I put a resource sink at this end, then we can start to scrap the rubber and plastic, and then we'll just stop sinking it when we need it again. Because then we can keep producing power.
Yeah, because
And then, yeah, Chris can
when you
keep going
sort
with
it
that.
out the trains, then you can bring it back and then start doing the other stuff with it.
Yeah, because we don't need massive amounts of it until then, do we?
No, don't think we need it at all, to be honest, until then.
Not yet, no. I think you might need it for computers at some point.
Oh yeah, and sorry, until like the computers and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Which, to be fair, I need, like I said, I need 50 computers before we can finish the trains.
Right. So maybe manually do those until.
You can't. They have to go into a machine.
Okay.
Because they're four items required. Chris, are you able to Sorry, can I drop it up? Yeah. No. Are you able to ping? If you look straight up from the rubber, what's above you?
Yep.
So where the two sort of outputs are. I don't see where that's pinging. Is that pinging the plant, or is it just going off into the distance?
Yeah, the plant.
Okay, that's fine.
I was just gonna bring them round to go into some additional containers so it'd ping. I can't ping. More like there.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I can work with that. So, I build. I'm going to put 2 industrial storages up here. Ah, I'm out of bars. If we put 2 industrial storages here, then I can sink off of that, I think. Because I've got the stuff for the sink.
Oh, cool.
What we'll do is we put the industrial storages here and here.
Yep. Do you need me to run a?
If I don't know, can you see that?
Just about.
That's roughly where it's going to come down. Oh, okay, yeah, if you come up, can you come up slightly further back? Like here? Oh, if I put a floor hole in, and then you can connect to that, actually. Would that be easier?
Yeah.
So there.
Okay.
If
Oh,
you
yeah,
want, I can
yeah.
build the
Ooh.
down. Oh, that looks like you got it.
Fell off the edge while there.
No. I think you were aiming at it then as well. I could see like the up symbol.
He sucks.
No worries. Yeah. So currently this is just going straight into the sink, but what we'll do is we'll replace where it's going into the sink with the industrial storages afterwards. There we go. I'm gonna have to go in a minute, guys. Just in time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in a minute as well.
Get this connected and then we're hopefully good. God, ow. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
So that's one of them there.
I like that.
And then I'll go get the other one. I'll do the same thing. I just jumped off while building.
Yeah.
So if you just click, it doesn't matter which one, plastic or rubber to that one. And then
That's
I'll
cool.
go get the other thing to plug the other one into.
Like that. It's like the tree of
It's weird, isn't it? Oh my god, please be rubber, and then it can be a rubber tree.
It is a rubber tree.
Yes! I love it. Oh, that makes me happy. There we go. So we're just literally sinking all that rubber now. Oh, there's so much. If we just... Oh, that's a long way down.
To be fair, there's 2 lots of storage, so if you didn't want to sink it all,
I suppose, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
There's the other way. Just upgrade that. There we go. God, that's so much. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm
Mark
just
4.
gonna-
I haven't got Mark 4s.
There we go. If we are we able to fit splitters in this middle bit? Yeah. Then we can do that. So half the rubber goes into the storage and the other half goes up to the
Cool.
destroyer of worlds, or rubber. And then have you got an iron plate? Just a single iron plate. Actually, if I get rid of that conveyor belt. Yeah, there we go. No, I still need iron plates. Have you got iron plates?
Got reinforced plates, but
Just
no
regular
straight
iron
ones.
plates.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll just destroy some of these.
So I figured out what the issue with the coal was.
What was the issue with the cup?
Well, 1, the tractors had crashed,
Oh, nice. That'll do
and
it.
2, because the belts weren't moving quick enough, the truck station was full by the time the next truck got here, so it wasn't emptying anything.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
So
at
I
least
put
you know.
I've put 2 outputs on it now
Yeah.
that feed into a storage just underneath the truck station,
Yeah.
so that one can fill up, allowing the trucks to empty, but then also allow for a buffer going up towards my place.
Cool. Nice, nice.
So hopefully that should have fixed that. Also, your hypertube going off towards your where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
Every time the trucks go down the ramp, they crash into it.
Oh, bugger.
They fix themselves out, but every time they go down there, they crash into it.
Ah, that's fine. I'll allow it. Okay, we got
What's good?
a hypertube to connect up to here now, Chris as well.
Sweet.
And down again. Whee! Actually gonna that one is. I love Noodle, the building option for the hypertubes. This one makes them more like curvy and swish. Cool. Right, I'm gonna have to go. Do you want me to leave the server running?
Dock
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off as well.
Cool. I feel like I made a lot of progress tonight.
Yeah.
Saving up rubber, we're saving up oil, plastic. We got power going over here now. Started trains. Obviously the best part of the game.
That train is just like casually creeping up that ramp as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a couple of millimeters at a time, but it's just slowly cooling it.
Oh wow. Nice. Oh, nice.
Later.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye guys.